Hi, welcome to this video course. If you are watching this video, it means you have read the book Sales Without Ads in 72 Hours or you are about to implement it. This video exists for only one reason and one reason alone: to help you set the system up in real life, not just understand it in theory. You don't need to be perfect. You don't even need fancy tools. You don't need to pay for any tools. You just need to follow the process and follow it calmly. You don't need to be faster than your shadow. Just go a step at a time. And I would advise that you actually read the book before coming to watch the video so that you don't get lost while trying to understand what is happening. We are not going to be doing magic in your face. So this is like an implementation class. I would want everybody to be carried along. I want everybody to actually do this. This is something that would help you, help your brand, build your business. I have tried it. It worked for me and I believe it will work for you. Backstory of how all of this system came up. I remembered last year, 2025, I wanted to close down my product-based business. Then I thought about it. Okay, let me just give this business one more try, one more push. And I decided to start making research. After so much research, in short, I even made a video where I posted that I will be closing my business down. Then I sat back on the drawing board. I looked at my business and I looked at, okay, what are the things that is not working for me? What am I doing that is wrong? How can I help myself? How can I improve myself? And I can tell you for a fact, after implementing this in 1 month, my business took a total turnaround. And if you can do the same for your business, if you can do the same for your brand, I can assure you that your business, your brand will have a total turnaround. Reading gives clarity, but seeing removes doubts. I've noticed that most business owners don't fail because they don't know what to do. They actually fail because they don't even know how to set it up. And in this video, I'll show you how I will personally set up this system. If I was selling today, I will show you how you are going to set it up for your own brand. So just ensure that you follow the video and watch in details to the end. If you have to pause it at any time, pause it. If you have to replay it. Just ensure that you are watching and you understand every single thing that is said and taught in this video. This is not one of those videos that will tell you do this, no practical, just theory. This video is something you have to watch again and again for you to understand. You understand that the more you watch this video, the more you'll be able to see things that you did not see in the first place. And this is something you need to apply. This is not something you just need to watch and abandon. So if you got this course, ensure to apply every single thing. Just give us, let's say, 1 week. Do this for 1 week and see how your business will take a change. Before we start, make sure you have your phone, have a clear offer. I'm going to explain what a clear offer is. Have your Instagram or your WhatsApp ready and somewhere you are going to write things down. That is all you'll be needing for this course. I'll be showing some tools that you're going to use, but once you have your phone and the internet, you can access all these tools online. They are not paid tools. They are tools you can actually use for free. Let's pause here because this is where many people get stuck. An offer is not a discount. I keep saying that it is not 10% discount, 20% discount. That is not an offer. A discount may reduce your price, but it does not increase the desire of people to buy. An offer is the reason someone will choose you over an alternative. And when you have an offer, if you remove the price, does your offer still make sense? If you remove the price, would somebody still see your offer and actually want to buy? Your offer answers 5 questions clearly. Who is this for? What problem does it solve? What result does it promise? Why should they act now? And why should they trust you? If price is the only reason someone would buy, they would leave the moment they see something cheaper. And that is a fact. Now, I'm going to be showing you a simple way to craft an offer without overthinking it. Instead of saying, buy perfume 20% off, you can say something like smell confident all day without reapplying. If it doesn't last, you get your money back. A money back guarantee is one of the best and strongest offer you can give out to people. But before then, let me show you how to craft a very good offer. Okay, so we would have to go to ChatGPT because every one of us love easy way out. You don't need to rack your brain, and this is very easy to do. So if you go to the last page of the book, you would see the master prompt there, the resource page. You're going to see the master prompt there. All you just need to do is prepare your answers first. So when you prepare your answer, put it into the chat GPT, respond to all the questions in detail form. If you don't know how best to answer it, you can still use the help of chat GPT and tell it to answer it for you. Sometimes I just like to, instead of typing, I just literally put my phone on voice record, and I record everything I want to say about my business. I lay all my complaints, tell ChatGPT every single thing, give a very big breakdown, and it's always very easy for me doing that. So when I do that, ChatGPT ends up giving me the answers. So for the part that you have target audience, you can just go to ChatGPT to create an avatar for you. That is a customer avatar. A customer avatar is like a biodata of who your target audience should be. It will give it a name, say Ada, an age grade. It's going to give it how much she's earning. It's going to give it basically everything about your audience, and you work with that. Now, when you are creating an offer, don't create an offer for all the products. Create an offer for a particular product, not all your products. That the one of the mistake a lot of people are making is that they want to push out all their products at the same time, and that ends up becoming a disaster. Pick a product in one. I literally push out one product in a week, and that product gets sold out. Next week, I can decide to pick another product and push out. But you see, that product I sold last week will still keep selling even this week. So that is one way to actually do it. Push out your products, not all at once. Pick them one after the other and push out. If you are into bags, don't say you are pushing out a particular design. Push out your bags. What I'm trying to say is don't push out bags and push out shoes at the same time. Don't push out shoes and push out belts at the same time. Put more effort on one particular one and create an offer around it. So all the questions you are asked in the prompt, make sure to answer it in a very detailed manner. Anyone you don't understand, you can put it into ChatGPT and just tell ChatGPT what your business is all about. Then you copy and paste it and add it to the prompt as an answer. That way you get to give detailed answer. And as you can see, after you do all of this, you send it. ChatGPT is going to give you a very detailed result. And here it gave me a result that I am so wowed about, because I used skincare brand as an example in this particular script that I wrote. And basically it made it feel like, oh, there is no risk in buying from me as a skincare brand, because I'm putting myself as the brand in question. Now, one thing that people look at is, okay, you have support. For every customer that buy, they can actually reach out. There is a money back guarantee if you don't get results between now and 1 month, or if your products or probably your skin get worse after using the product, there is a refund guarantee. One advice I will give you is do not rush this prompt. The quality of your answer will determine the quality of your offer. Answer this prompt as honestly as possible. Avoid every form of exaggeration and focus on clarity, not hype. So if you are using these prompts, you'd realize that it's going to work for physical product-based business, it's going to work for digital products, it's going to work for service-based, it's going to help with confidence, encourage confidence over desperation, and it's going to protect you from racing to the bottom of the prize. With this, you will realize that your offer answers all 5 questions I asked earlier. Who is it for? What problem does it solve? What result will it deliver? Why now? And why should I choose you? Before you create an offer or set a price, you need to understand one thing: market research. What is market research? Market research is not survey. Market research is listening. Most people already have enough data. They don't just pay attention to it. Market research simply means observing what people are already saying when they think no one is selling to them. You are not asking questions yet. You are only listening. There are 4 main places I would want you to look when you are trying to do a market research. Number 1, go to the comments. Very important. Go to the posts of your competitors, of people who said related products to yours. Go to people's comment section. Read through the comments slowly and ask yourself questions. What are people complaining about? What are they confused about? What are they asking repeatedly? You see, there is gold in repeated questions that you see on your competitors' comment section. Repeated questions are not annoying. That is where the clues are. Okay, for instance, now, if you go to comment section of a post, let's say a skincare brand advertising say acne product or just one product, you realize that most of the questions there would be how many weeks will it take to see results, how much, like these are the price, these are the things you would see rather in this their comment section. How much, how many weeks will it take? People want to know if they can actually trust you with their money. They want to know if they are like they can afford the product. That's number one. People want to know if the product is actually working or you're just promoting something that is not working. Number two, go to the DMs. Now you have to check your DMs. People tell you the truth in the DM because so in the DM, look for price question, people that had objection about the price. Look for people that said, I will get back to you. Look for people that said, I'm scared it won't work. Look for people that said, I've tried something else before, it didn't work, blah, blah, like that. These messages tell you exactly what your offer needs to address. Next is reviews. Read reviews, not just your reviews, other people's reviews. Pay attention to details, what people loved about the product, what they complained about it, what are they disappointed about, what surprised them. You are not stealing, you are just learning from them. And this is where you have to build your own offer on. Now look at their complaints. If they have people complaining about their products, if you go to big brands, you will definitely see one or two complaints. It might be in their comment section, it might be in anywhere. You might just see a complaint video of, especially on TikTok. You can even get a lot of that on TikTok. Complaints are one of the most valuable form of market research. If many people complain about the same thing, it means there is a gap. That gap is your own opportunity. I need to clear this first. Competitive analysis is not about copying competitors. It is about noticing sameness. Now, a lot of people will say, I don't want to do competitive analysis because it feels like I'm copying my competitor. No, you are not. So here is how to do it, and simply and very strategically. You are going to open Instagram. You are going to search your products. You are going to pick 3 or 5 sellers that you feel like they are doing a good job in your niche. You don't need to rush. You need to observe them. Ask yourself questions. What are they all saying? What words do they keep repeating? What look do they give? What look makes them stand out? What feels confusing or over exaggerated or under exaggerated about them? When everything sounds the same, customers delay decision. Now, what are you looking for? You're not trying to be louder. You're trying to be more clearer than what they are giving. Clarity beats creativity when people are confused. Now, for you to use this information, it is very easy. Once you notice everything you need, what everyone is saying, what everyone is doing, what everyone is talking about, do one of these. Be more specific, be more honest, be more human, and be more practical. Don't try to sound smarter or try to sound better than them. No. Instead, be more specific and honest. There was something I did. I posted a video one day and I said something. And just that one thing I said, I think that was about a product, and I was telling people that this product does not work the way a lot of people hormonal imbalance products. A lot of people will tell you get your hormones back within the space of 3 weeks, within the space of 2 weeks. It takes 3 months for your hormones to balance. So if any vendor has ever told you that, it is a lie from the pit of hell. A lot of people came to my comment section. They said this, said that, said this. Then I went ahead, I screen recorded informations about hormonal imbalance and pasted because of those people that were saying otherwise. Everybody was wowed and they saw me as an authority. Most of the customers started coming to my DM. Lo and behold, that day, I finished selling all the hormonal imbalance products I had in stock. I sold more than 10 bottles of hormonal imbalance because they believed I have showed that, okay, what these people are telling you is a lie, and this is the honest truth. Now, let's talk about pricing, because this is where many people panic. Your price is not the main problem. Your confidence around your price is. I told somebody something. I said, you will not get rich selling cheaper products. When you price your product too low, people doubt the quality. You attract unserious buyer and you burn out quickly. Cheap pricing does not guarantee trust. It does not guarantee sales. It does not make you get more customers. A lot of people would start business with the notion that, okay, if I sell affordable, if I sell cheap, many people will come to me. They would leave the vendor that is selling expensive and come and buy from me. That's a lie. People would rather buy from the vendor that is selling expensive. They will not buy because your product is cheap, and they would actually attribute cheap to low quality. Your price should answer one question: can I deliver this consistently without stress? Price for sustainability, not for desperation. When you understand what people fear, what they are tired of, or what they have tried before, what disappointed them, you'll be able to price your product with clarity. Now you will not be guessing. Never apologize for your price. If you sound unsure, the buyer will feel unsure. Now, let me say this. Once your offer is clear, your messaging will automatically improve. And once your messaging improve, your DMs will improve. Once your DM improve, follow-up will become easier. And this is how sales become very predictable. Let's talk about market research. Market research removes your guesswork. Competitive analysis removes the confusion, and proper pricing removes fear. And that is why this is very important for you to do before you go into this strategy. Don't just jump into the strategy. Ensure you have your offer, ensure you do your market research, ensure you do your competition analysis, and ensure you get your pricing right. Let's talk about where sales actually happen. Not likes, not comment, not views. Your followers, your likes, your comments does not matter when it comes to sales. Most sales happens in private conversation, that is inside your DM. A post can create interest, but a DM creates a decision. But here is where many business owners lose sales. They reply emotionally, they over explain, they apologize for their prices, or even try too hard to convince those people, and you end up sounding very, very desperate. And the moment you sound unsure, the buyer himself or herself becomes very unsure. In this system, your goal in the DM is not to persuade. Your goal is to guide buyers calmly towards making a decision. Once you understand this, selling will stop feeling hard or difficult. Now, let me show you something very simple that changes everything, and that is saved replies. Saved replies are not automation for lazy people. They are tools for consistent communication. When you reply differently every time, based on your mood, your stress, your fears, your results will become very, very inconsistent. Self reply will help you sound calm, clear, and even confident. Even on days that you are tired, that you cannot do much, you would notice something important here. These replies are short, they are direct, and they would explain but not over explain. You are not removing your personality, you are not removing panic. Consistency is what builds trust, and trust in turn builds interest, and interest turns to what? Interest turns to payment. So the way you actually respond is very important, and save reply has been helping a whole lot of us a long time ago. Personally, I am handling 3 Instagram pages and I am handling 2 TikTok pages. I still have 2 WhatsApp to answer, but saved reply is helping me a lot. And I'm going to show you how I use saved reply on Instagram and WhatsApp to make it very easy for me to respond to customers. There are also apps that you can use to actually make response fast, like ManyChat. ManyChat is a good app, and it does not go against Instagram policy to use ManyChat. When somebody follows you, you can actually send them a welcome message or something, just to make them know that, oh, they are communicating with a brand. You can send them an offer, you can welcome them, you can send them a redo or something. And that is why ManyChat is actually very good. Everything is automated, even though the free version is not very free. The paid version is more it gives you more things that you can do with it. So that is why I will not really go into many chats. I will just go into those that are free, which is our Instagram saved reply and our WhatsApp quick reply. Okay, so let's go to our Instagram account and you see this red circle here. You click on that, then it will bring you to this page. When you get to this page, you'll scroll down, look for business tools and control. Business tools and control. When you see that, you click on it and it will take you to this page. This is where we are going to be doing all the automations you want to do. We have saved replies, we have frequently asked questions. You have so much more on this particular page. You have appointment. If you want people to be able to book appointment, there is a tab you can put on to book appointment. Depending on your kind of business, you can use that as a way to book appointments. So you can also put like DM automation. Now, this DM automation, how it works is that, so if you have chatted with somebody before and that chat has like what you answered the person, you can actually use it again to answer another person. Then for saved reply, you just need to click on save reply. Come here, add all the replies you want. You cannot add spaces. Okay, just watch me as I add a reply. So it does not have to be too long when you are answering the message. Just make sure that your answers are straight to the point and give them the value you want it to give them. So for instance, let's say somebody is asking, okay, how much is our weight gain set? Yeah, we sell hair and products. So let's assume someone is asking how much is our weight gain set. My answer would just be something like weight gain set is 30K. It contains this. Those are the information that you actually need to give. You don't need to start educating them on the ingredients, the this, the that. Let them be the one to ask the questions and you get a proper reply for them. So that is how to do save reply. You can save as much reply as possible. Just go and sit down, draft out those questions you know that your customers are always asking you in every conversation, or in every 10 conversation you have a repeat of that question maybe 5 times. Put them down and bring them to save reply so that whenever you are not online, people are responded to even without you being there. I'm still going to take you to my Instagram DM to show you how this message pops up. When someone sends me a message, even if I am not online, it shows. So now let's go to, you see, you just need to, when you are done writing everything you want to write here, you just save your reply. And automatically, if somebody types that thing, you can it will just come up immediately. And you can do that for your payment details too, like my bank details. Once you write bank details, it will pop up to you straight. And most times I wake up to alert. People make payments. Probably we've had conversations earlier in the day. They just come to the DM. By the time they write the, okay, where can I make payments, bank details and the likes, my account number just goes in there and they make payment. By the time I wake up, I will start confirming payments. Life has become so easy. So why not use this to your own benefit? And it will help you reduce your workload. It will help you reduce the stress of responding every time, every minute of the day. Take your time, sit down and do this one after the other. It's not something that is that difficult. It is easy. And Instagram has helped. In short, right now, I feel like with this saved reply, you don't need to do too much except you're already a big business. Then you can now go subscribe for platforms like ManyChat, where you have to pay like $15 per month to use automated messages. But many chats, you can use it on your TikTok, your Instagram, your Facebook, your Twitter. Like you can use it on different platforms. And you also have AI that can help you automate some things there. But we are using Instagram DM, so this is best. Then frequently asked questions. You can also work on your frequently asked questions because I always do that. Like there are so much questions that people ask me. I put them there. Any question you don't want, you can delete. Like this, do you sell specialty products? I removed it. So I didn't want that in my frequently asked question, and That is it. You just delete it. Anything you don't want, you delete. Anything you want to add, you add. And you can see I have just three. You have opportunity to put four questions on your frequently asked question. Now let's go back. Let's go back. Okay. And this frequently asked questions is different from saved reply. So you don't make a mistake. It's different from saved reply. You can check appointment requests. You can check appointment requests. If you want to receive appointments here, you can click on receive appointments. You can do a whole lot of things here. So you can also check your lead detection. Like this lead detection, if you click on it, this automation lead detection, once you click on it and put it on the way my own is on, anytime somebody sends you a message, it's going to show that that person is a lead, not like is a new customer. It's going to tag the person lead. Okay, so let's go to our WhatsApp. Here we are going to be doing a whole lot. So first things first, you need to go to your tools. When you get to tools, I'm going to first of all show you. The reason I'm showing you this label is for you to see how my own label looks like. In my label, you have our paid, we have our follow up, we have lead, we have new customers and the likes. So I normally tag each customer one name. Like this person now chatted me this morning, that person is a lead because this is my business line. I don't use it for personal conversations and the likes. So anything you see there is probably business and all of that. So I'm just going to keep tagging each name, each phone number. I always tag them a particular lead so that when I want to communicate with them, it works. I always label them, I mean to say, it works for me. So you can just go through the whole process, and then the next thing is to do your save replies. Yes, you need to do your save replies. How do you want people to how do you want to respond to people? There's so many ways, questions and the answers. I just the same way we did on Instagram. That is the same thing because Instagram and WhatsApp is owned by the same person, is owned by Meta. So the platform and the whole way to do your saved reply is exactly the same. There is no difference. White, no white spaces. Just write all your text together, add your what's it called, your answer, and that is all. Then you save. Another thing I would always say about TikTok, sorry, not TikTok, WhatsApp, is that if you can try to create a catalog on your WhatsApp, try to create a catalog on WhatsApp. Always make sure your catalog is up to date. You can even use your catalog to create an offer. Yes, let your offer be the first thing on your catalog, and you would actually see how people, when they come to your page, they would always, people actually check a whole lot on on WhatsApp than you even imagine. So save replies, away messages, and all of that should be done. Good replies are not clever, they are clear. And clear replies answer only what needs to be answered and nothing more. The moment you start explaining everything, defining your price, or talking too much, you give away authority. And authority doesn't shout. Authority is calm. Let me tell you something about communication. Calm communication tells the buyer this person knows what they are doing. And when the buyer feels safe, they will decide faster. Your job is not to chase people. Your job is to make them make decision and help them to make simple decision and make them feel that decision is simple. In the next part, I'll be showing you how to track these conversations so no interested buyers can slip through. Before now, I always think that, okay, if I go and follow up a customer, probably I'm disturbing the customer. I don't. Now, if I run ads on my Instagram page or my TikTok page, after 2 days, I'm going to follow you. After 24 hours, I'm going to follow up. I'm going to ask you, oh, are you ready to make your purchase? I'm going to make the conversation in a relatable way, not in a way that I am pushing you. And sometimes you even try to know why the customer has actually not made that purchase. The customer might just be like, oh, I don't trust this person. What are the things you can do to build trust? Somebody last week, Even with the amount of followers I have on Instagram, the amount of videos I've put out there on Instagram, if I check my Instagram page, I have over 6,000 videos on Instagram, and somebody still feels like I'm a scam. The man said he wants to call me on video call. I accepted. He called me on video call, saw my face. We had a very good communication, and he paid immediately. So following up, it might just be that that person does not trust you enough, or they feel like you've not built enough trust with your brand, and that is why they won't, or they are scared to buy, because they don't want to be scammed, and probably they've gone through that before. Silence does not mean rejection. A lot of people think when customers don't get back to them, it means the customer does not want to buy. That is a lie. Most people don't say no, they just hesitate. Sometimes they get distracted, or sometimes they need reassurance, or they even need time. When you don't follow up, the decision doesn't disappear. It just stays undecided. And undecided people, they would never pay. Follow up is not chasing. Follow up is helping someone finish a decision they already started. This is where money quietly hides. Now let's talk about lead tracking. Lead tracking is where many business owners lose money quietly. Not because people were not interested, but because they tracked the interest. You don't need your CRM. You don't even need complicated tools. You don't need anything that is too difficult. All you need is clarity on three things at all times. One, who has shown interest? You are going to label those people that have shown interest. That is why I actually prefer using WhatsApp for communication. If I am not using my website, I want to use WhatsApp, because I will be able to label each person that comes into my DM accordingly. Who has shown interest? Who needs a follow up? Who has already paid? You need to label these people. You need to track them separately. If you don't know how to do these three things, sales become very random. Let me show you a very simple way to track this. And no, you don't need to buy any tool. You don't need anything special. Interested buyer will slip through this funnel that I'm going to create for you. It's just like a funnel. And that way you can be able to follow up based on what you have tagged each of them to. Those who have shown interest, you tag them separately. The kind of message you will send to them is different from the kind of message you will send to somebody who needs a follow up, or somebody who has already paid. This is not about organization or for organization's sake. It's about control. Now, let's talk about follow up, because this is where a lot of people get uncomfortable. Follow up is not pressure, follow up is guidance. Most people don't decide immediately, they delay, they get distracted. Your job is to bring the conversation back, and not like you're desperate. You need to do it calmly. Here's a simple follow up routine that I said has worked for me over and over again. It doesn't make you sound desperate, it just makes it like a calm check in, just a soft reminder, I would say. So, after you have a communication with the customer, one day after, you can go back and send a calm check in. Then probably after 72 hours, you send a reminder. After 5 days, you send social proof and reassurance that, oh, we actually are the best in this game. We are going to deliver what we promised. And on day 7, you send a clear close. Oh, I'm not going to be messaging you again after this. I just wanted to follow up and make you understand that I've given you everything, I've explained to you, I've done everything I need to do. I'm going to show you how to actually craft these messages, because saying it alone doesn't just work. I'm going to show you how I craft each message and how to send these messages to these people. So after day 7, I would always advise that you stop. Stopping is very important. It keeps your energy clean and your authority intact. People respect sellers that know when to step back. And once your follow-up is structured, the next thing that matters is visibility, because people can't reply if they don't see you. People don't buy from silent pages. They buy from pages that feel active, trustworthy, and real. Your content doesn't need to go viral. It just needs to be consistent. Instagram has made it so easy for us now that you can schedule your content on the app. And one thing I would say is the more people see your products, the more replies you give, the more sales you make. Your offer stays in front of their mind. You are always at the top of their mind, even if they don't buy at that spot or on in that space or when you want them to buy. Anytime they want to get something relating to that, they will always think about you. And you can get more referrals from people who actually buy and they feel like, oh, you give them a good service. That's where you get visibility. One thing I have come to understand about visibility is even if I am tired, even if I'm sick, even when I'm in the hospital, I have a post, at least one post that would go automatically, not for me to post it with my hands, but it has been scheduled in my Instagram that anytime, or I'll just put a time. Most times I always do 9 o'clock because in the morning, my morning are always very, very chaotic. So before I know it, I'm always like, time has gone. This is already 11. This is already 12. But because I have that post scheduled, I am not always bothered. So it is very important that you have at least one post scheduled every single day to make your page consistent. With all these, you can start following up, track your leads, respond consistently, and stand out from the crowd. Your sales is going to improve. Now, one other thing you should know is I'm going to show you how to plan your content without stress. At the end of the book, you are going to be seeing some master prompts that you can use. Prompts you can use to batch create your content. Prompts you can use to create your follow up messages. And this would actually help you greatly. If you are really serious, I believe this is a step you need to take. You need to take your time. Take 3 days to actually build the background, the foundation of your business. Your stories should do three things. Your story should teach something useful. Your story should share an offer. Your story should show proof. Your story should start conversations. That is what your story should do. Your daily content, for it to lead to sales, it has to go through this process. It has to teach something useful. That is, you have to create educative content. You have to create an offer, and that offer, you have to combine it with proof because people, especially if you're selling in Africa, if you're selling in Nigeria, people love to see proof. If they don't see reviews on your page, they will not buy from you. And from those reviews, you have to spark conversation, spark curiosity, and make people be tempted to come into your DM. Some time ago, I posted something and it was an educative content though. After teaching, I now added reviews of customers of what people are saying about the products I recommended in the educative video. And a lot of people had their several questions. They came into my DM asking several questions. And all of this, if you are very good at closing sales, you realize that you will close half of these people that came just to make inquiries or just to ask questions based on the content you post. So day one is actually for preparation, and this day you are going to gain visibility. You are going to clarify your offer. You are going to prepare your payment. You are going to activate your DM system. You are going to attract new DM. You are going to start lead tracking. And this day you don't need to rush it. You need to take your time. So what are you going to do first? You're just going to okay, first things first, do a market research, do a competition analysis, do your pricing, then create an offer afterwards. Then when you create an offer, make sure that you have your payment platform ready, how you want to receive payment. Then now it's time to attract people to your DM. Now, I want you to do something on day one. After you do all of this, you are going to go to your WhatsApp. All those people you have chatted or that chatted you or that bought from you in 2025, you are going to tag all of them as 2025 customers in your WhatsApp. Label them all. Put them in a broadcast list. Post them in a broadcast list. Message them if you have many. If you don't have many, then you can send them personalized message. Now let me tell you why I said broadcast list and personalized message. Broadcast list is a generic message. Why personalized message? It feels more like personal to the person, like you are calling the person name, hi Eunice, this, so it feels more personal to the person, like more than a generic message that you would send. So in December I did something, I said I wanted to close my business, but I did something in December and I did personalized message. That personalized message I did a personalized message, 100 message every single day. That was what I was doing. Now, WhatsApp is going to block your account if you send all this message all at once. So what I did was I did 10 messages per hour, 10 messages per hour, personalized chats to my customers, my old customers that have bought from me. I personalize the chat. Then those people that have not bought from me, that probably just made inquiries, my follow up or my leads, yes, I put them in another label and I sent them broadcast message. I have about three broadcast list full of 2,560 56 people on each broadcast list, and this is exactly what I did. I sold out. Even some people from the broadcast list bought, people from my personalized message bought, and those people that actually probably they are a lead, then before you know it they were warm. They're like, okay, I would like to try your product, I don't have the money now, I don't have the capacity now, blah blah blah. Those kind of people, you're going to put them in one or that section again and send message to them. So you need to send message to different people. You can also do this for your Instagram, your TikTok messages. You can do it for them also. It's not just for WhatsApp. But personally, I love using WhatsApp to respond to messages. Now, let's go to day two. Day two is the day of conversation. Day two is the day you respond, you post, you share proof, and you start selling with listening. Now, when you want to sell on day two, you are not just going to be posting random content. Sometimes what you need to post, when you post educative content, post relatable content, post reviews, show them that, okay, you are the best in the game. I used to say something, I'm like, whenever I am marketing on my brand, I will tell you, or I will tell my customers that when it comes to this particular brand, I'm the best. If any other brand tells you they are the best, see, claim you are the best. You need to hype your brand. If you don't hype your brand, who will hype it for you? You are the only one that can hype your brand. So that day too, you need to post, you need to respond, you need to share proof, you need to enter people's DM. Whether they do just enter DM, start talking to people, start asking people. In short, WhatsApp story. This is where you use your WhatsApp story like a pro. If you don't know how to use WhatsApp story, if you are one of those people that will just post like 500 pictures of your products, then you have missed it. That is not how to do WhatsApp. How to market on WhatsApp. I would say you should either go and get a marketing, because WhatsApp marketing is a different ball game entirely. Like, it's a full platform that you can, in short. Anyways, let me just give you a breakdown. When you want to sell on WhatsApp, you need to be very strategic on your posting. Post funny content, post reviews, post products, post videos, post testimonials, screenshot your what's it called? Your comment section. Things people are saying in your comment section. If you have good reviews in your comment section, put it on your story. Your content that you create to post on your Instagram and TikTok, put it on your WhatsApp status. You will realize that in a day you have more than 20 things to post if you actually post consistently. And every single person that comes to you on WhatsApp, ensure to save their number. I do that every Sunday. Every Sunday, I will sit down, I will save all the numbers of everybody that has chatted with me all through the week. Because during the week, I might not really have time because I am running so much businesses. So I will not have time. But on weekends, I have that time. I take my time. I save as many numbers as possible every weekend. I would also send them a message on Sundays, wishing them happy Sunday and asking them to save my contacts. I want to be seeing their status and I want them to see my status strategically. Don't just go to somebody's DM and say, please save my number. That is very, very rude. Happy Sunday. I hope this message finds you well. I would just want to say you should help save my contact. When you save my contact, I'll save yours. I would like to see your status and I would want you to see my status. You have not bought from me, but I believe when you see the reviews and what other people are saying and what my brand stands for, the integrity of my brand, you would definitely shop for me. It is not going to be long, just short message, craft it. And if you cannot craft it with your head, this thing I just said now, I said it for my head. You can go and use ChatGPT for you to use ChatGPT to help you and craft it. Day three is decision day. This day you have to follow up, you have to handle objection, you have to ask clearly. You remember day one and day two were sent messages. So day three, you have to follow up. All those people that did not respond to you, send a follow-up message. Those that responded to you, try to close them, try to close the sales. if they don't want to buy or if they ghost you, try to find out why they ghosted you. If the price was the problem, try to find out what exactly made them ghost you. And the reason you are doing this is not because of anything, but because you can know how to where to channel your energy to. Is it that these people don't trust you? Is it that they feel like your product is too expensive? Is it that once they say your product is too expensive, don't ever reduce your price. Me, I always say it, don't ever reduce your price. Instead of reducing your price, sell your value. Instead of reducing your price, sell your value. So somebody comes and say, oh, you want to buy stretch mark oil, for instance, and you are like, the stretch mark oil is 8,000. And the person say, oh, please, can I pay 6K? And you are like, no, ma, you cannot pay 6K. But the value of what you are getting, this particular product is made with this probably natural ingredients that are high, this, your chemical, whatever. You just tell the person that, you make the person understand that the quality of what they are getting and the results that they are going to achieve from what they are getting cannot even be combined together, when cannot be compared rather together. So what they are getting value for their money. So here are some mistakes on so follow-up mistake you actually make. Now you skip follow-up. A lot of people do that. I did that for a very long time in my business. In 2024, I ran ads and say I ran ads of almost like 14 million naira. But if I tell you that every single person that I sold to, once I sell to you, that's all. That's where we end our business, and you move on, I move on. I literally did not save people's contact. I did not do anything. So 2025, my business started struggling because I had all these contacts, people that have bought from me, but I did not follow up. Sometimes some people will come and be like, oh, I've been looking for you. I don't know your Instagram page. I don't know the name. I've been looking for you. I'm like, but I'm here, I've been posting. That's for you to see that you are not doing enough. You need to follow up on all your customers, even those old customers that have bought from you. You should not let them go. Your old customers should buy from you nothing less than 10 times before you even think of saying. In short, you will not even think of, because you would tell them to even refer you for to get an offer or to get something. Now, don't change your offer midway. Don't change your offer midway. When you create an offer, let that offer stand. Don't panic and don't overpost. If you overpost, you are going to just feel as if you are spamming. So don't overpost. Just trust the system and tweak it if necessary. So if sales came in, document what worked. Follow up after deliveries. Don't just sell and let it go. No. Track your sales, document what worked. Make sure you give an amazing experience. And this is how repeated sales will build. Ask for testimonials, because if you don't ask for testimonials, people would not send you testimonials. Open your mouth and ask for testimonials. And if you have you use product, like maybe you sell like skincare, that they have to send you pictures and all of that, you can tell them, oh, if you give us testimonial after 1 month of our using our product, probably like a picture review, you'll be getting 20% discount on your next order. Just promise them something that they'll be getting on their next order. People would want to, because they know they are getting a discount. Okay, imagine I bought a skincare product of 100K. Then you are telling me to send you a picture after 1 month, that if I send you a picture, I'm going to get 20%. Hello, 20% is 20K off my product. I am going to run and do that. So immediately I'm seeing my review like this, I'm sending you the picture. That is what you see those big business owners are doing. Then you are seeing reviews all over the place. Then you are wondering that, my own customers is not giving me reviews. They are not giving me pictures. My dear, you need to use what you have to get what you want. You need to understand that low sales is not a failure. It is feedback. Next thing, when you find out yourself in this situation, is to review your clarity, review your follow-up. How are you following up? How are you following up? It's very, very important. If you are sounding too pushy, too desperate, people would not buy. People will feel you just want to take their money and go. Also, you need to review your urgency. Are people ready to buy on spot? Did you make them like, okay, if I don't buy today or tomorrow, I'm going to be losing out. You need your urgency to work for you in this place, and you need emotional selling. You need to push people's emotion to want to buy your product. Then when you set and clean all of this, you can then run the system again. This system work when you work it. Don't admire it, implement it. Calm execution beats motivation every time.
And I want to say a very big thank you if you actually watched to the end. Thank you for trusting the process. Run the system, refine it, and let your sale become predictable.